I am Shane.
I'm Kelsey,
and that's
this is
Dixie,
Dixie,
and we're Love Hut for Life. We've now been on the road for 87 weeks in our self-built slide-in camper.
That's right, guys, and this week we are hanging out in one of my favorite places in the world, breaking our only free camping rules a little bit as we stay on Lake of the Pines with my entire family. I hope you guys enjoy this little bit of insight into where I'm from.
Make sure you leave us a comment below and tell us how you spent your 4th of July weekend.
Y'all, we are starting our week out at Bodark Water Management Area in Arkansas. This lake is very special to me and Shane for a few reasons. Partly because it is so gorgeous with so much wildlife. And also because if we're waking up here, that means that by nightfall we'll be in Texas. We made it, y'all. Lake of the Pines. I know this lake better than any other lake in the country. My family has been fishing on this lake and taking it over every summer for at least the last 50, 60 years. Definitely longer than I've been alive. We showed up about 4 days earlier than any of them are expecting us to surprise everyone at my Aunt Lucy's 80th birthday party.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, pain and misery in the air, people dying everywhere, but happy birthday, happy birthday.
I am always so happy to walk into this group of people. Each and every one of them have a special place in my heart, and I am always excited to see them. And the next morning, we woke up and headed straight for my grandmother's kitchen table. There's a piece of opalized chalcedony. Of what? Opalized chalcedony? Yeah, I think I'm saying it right. I might be pronouncing that wrong. But it looks like the galaxy. What? It looks like the galaxy. It looks like space. Oh. And here's more of the mushroom rhyolite. Well, last night we had our first real issue with power in a very long time, and it was raining, but it was still weird. This morning we're realizing that there's a wire somewhere. It's not supposed to be up there, so we're guessing we hung it on something.
So I spent the morning working on the solar and trying to figure out why we had no power last night. I figured out that due to a series of actions, we accidentally turned on our inverter, and there has been rain in the area for the past 24 hours. We managed to drain our battery down to 11 volts, which is dangerously low. Fortunately, we have a gel battery, and that is allowed to drop that low. Unfortunately, our MPPT controller by Rover Renogy will not recognize the panels or charge the battery with it being that low. So I have to wait till a battery charger like you use for a car or boat arrives this evening, and I'll charge it overnight, and hopefully tomorrow the controller will recognize the solar panels and we will regain power. Stay tuned.
But luckily that happened to happen while we were here with my Jean.
Please don't put that on me.
I don't think the battery problem is going to be fixed today, but we're already working on it. My Uncle Lloyd had a charger that he's letting us use, and in the meantime, Shane is rotating the tires on the truck.
Well, these things are big.
That lasted well into the night, which meant we were headed inside to sleep in my childhood bedroom for the night.
So the art of didgeridoo making is a rather elusive one from what I can tell. I can't find a lot of information on it, so I'm making it up as I go. I did find out a lot of times you use beeswax to make mouthpieces, and that's what I've done, but I'm not getting the sound I'm hoping for. So I'm taking a hot towel and remolding this mouthpiece in an effort to try to get a didgeridoo sound. We'll see.
They say that the secret is that you want this mouthpiece to be 1.25 inches.
They say, but a lot of them are much bigger than that, so.
So we're doing our best to get it to 1.25 inches and see if we can get that traditional didgeridoo sound.
It still don't sound right. Granted, I don't know how to play, so what do I know?
Well, it's got the battery up to 12.1 volts, which is about just over 50% of the battery. But the solar panels are still not being recognized by the charger controller, so I'm a little confused. I thought after I got it up to at least 50%, it would recognize the panels. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Eventually, we had to accept that our battery was dead, and then began the search for any store in town that sold a battery that would work. It took 6 stores, but we finally found one. Well, y'all, we have spent the better part of 2 days trying to deal with this battery issue, and it's still not working out for us. We bought a new battery after going to multiple stores, but unfortunately, it still doesn't appear that things are charging correctly. What are we gonna do, Shane?
Well, it's either the controller or the panels now, so maybe by the end of this, we'll have a totally new solar system.
In the meantime, we're gonna get things packed up and head to the lake, because that's where I've got a whole lot of family waiting on us.
Well, out of desperation, we went to reset the controller again, and when we covered up the solar panels, it all magically started working, so that's done.
We have a new battery and are back on the road, ready to make our way to Lake the Pines, one of my favorite places in the entire world. Here we are, y'all, Lake the Pines, and check it out. We don't even make it all the way into the campground without running into family. Well, we're gonna park over here in the tent area, all by our lonesomes, as the entire RV area is filled with my family. Y'all, for as long as I can remember, this lake has been one of my favorite places in the world. Lake the Pines. Now, a lot of this lake is actually owned by my family. Aunts, uncles, cousins, and even my dad has a house here. But that doesn't stop us from filling up the RV side of this campground for the entire month of July every single year for, I think, the last 70 years. Shane and I don't need all those fancy hookups, so we're over here in the tent area all alone. For Lake of the Pines in July, our boat ride got cut short by a rainstorm. We all spent the rest of the evening underneath canopies playing games with our loved ones. It's good to be home. Guys, it's been a really long week, but a really good one. Our solar issues are now all worked out, and we are ending it in a really great way, completely surrounded by my family members in a place that will always be one of my favorite places in the world.
I would like to say thank you to all of you that follow us along on our journey, and any of you that are new to this whole experience, make sure you hit that subscribe button below, as well as the little notification bell, and you'll get a notification every time we post a video. Make sure you leave us a comment below telling us about your thoughts of this week's adventure.
That's right, guys. We want to take the time to say thank you to each and every one of you. All of you are so special to us, and we really do look forward to reading those comments below. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. We will see you next week.
Bye, y'all.